So the Torah tells us, right? Ki tatsur el, you want to read the pasuk? Go for it.
כי תשור אל עיר ימים רבים, יילחם עליה לדבשה, לא תשפיץ את עצה, ונדוח עליו גרזן, כי ממנו תאכל ואותו לא תכרות, כי האדם עץ השדה לבוא לניך במצור.
יפה. So read beautifully. Ki tatsur el ir. Tatsur means, from the word latsur means to make it difficult or siege. Right? What they used to do is they used to surround the city back in the day when they went to war and they were going now to attack. So the first thing that normally the cities used to be walled cities. Now to get into a walled city, you had to break down the walls or go through the door. And it was not easy. So what they used to do is a siege. What does a siege do? A siege means they wait, instead of going to attack, they just wait around the city. They don't let any food or any water transport it inside the city. So they block anybody that wants to do business. And then over a couple of weeks, people are going to say, we don't have enough food, we don't have enough water. And they sort of like, what do? They surrender. That's how they used to fight wars. They used to, instead of trying to go over the wall, and they would probably get killed if they did it, they used to just wait around, even if they stayed for a couple of weeks, soldiers there, and they would go and do it. All right? So, let's go back. You hear me well, by the way, Isaac?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly.
Okay, great. So, Kitatsur el yamim rabim. If you're basically surrounding the city for many, many days, Lilachem alea letosa. So you're in the Israeli army, right? And you're going to now fight. Letosa means to conquer it, right? There's one important halakha. The Torah says, "Lo tashchit et etza lindoach alav garzen." Do not, chas shalom. Tashchit means to destroy. Tashchit means to destroy. Hashchata. Don't destroy. What exactly now to destroy? Isaac, Etza, the trees. Okay? You cannot destroy the trees around the city. Lindoach alav garzen, to take an axe and cut them, to chop them. Why? So the Torah says, Ki mimenu tochel, because you people, we could eat from it. You're going to cut down a tree that has like peaches or apples. People could eat from that tree. There's no reason. I know you're angry. I know you're upset. I know you want to destroy the city and be like, when you're in destruction mode, you don't care what you blow up and destroy. By the way, it shows you that people, when they used to go to war, they used to kill if they had to. Like there was nothing to stop them. So the Torah says, "Whoa, don't destroy the trees. You're not allowed to cut these trees." Why? Because man is like the tree of the field, to come before you in a matzor, which is a siege. Okay, you want to try to explain it? Go ahead, Isaac. Try to explain what's going on.
Because you can't destroy the tree, because the tree is like a person, because a person he has a person. A woman has babies, and like the tree has fruit and keeps on reproducing.
That's right. Man is like a tree. Remember we spoke about that, why man is like a tree? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I just said why man is like a tree.
Yeah, we are like branches, right? Human beings have fruits, right? And it's important for us to realize that every human being is like a tree. It grows every year, has children, has family. And God forbid, Chas Shalom, we're in a situation where we're going to destroy something. It's going to be very bad to go in a situation like that. Okay? All right, very good. Good. Okay, let's continue. So let's go back. So we said already, that person cannot destroy the trees of the field, God forbid, if they are fruit-bearing trees. Meaning, if they're regular trees, okay, is he allowed to destroy, like a regular oak tree or a regular maple tree? technically it seems you should be able to, right? They call them in Hebrew ilane sirak. I'm going to show you. I'll write this on Google Drive so you can see the difference. All right. So there's trees that you're allowed to destroy that are non-fruit bearing trees. You call them. They call them ilane sirak. Okay. And then there's trees that have fruits that you're not allowed to destroy from the Torah. Now, okay, Mina, this is from the Torah. Mina Torah, oops. 1 second, hold on. I miss you guys in school, by the way. God willing, we'll be back soon in September.
Yeah.
Min HaTorah. From the Torah, you have what's called Ilane Sirak. Mutar V'Hashchit. Im Yesh To'elet. Okay? You're allowed to destroy non-fruit bearing trees. They call them Ilane Sirak. However, Ilane Perot Asur L'Hashchit. If it's fruit bearing trees, Asur L'Hashchit. You're not allowed to destroy them. Asa Shalom, right? We could say the Perot Ma'achal Adam. The fruit is for men. Hashem created fruit trees so men can enjoy, right? Think about it. When the world was created, Adam was placed in Gan Eden, in the Garden of Eden. And what was in Gan Eden? Do you remember? What was there that God created and said how beautiful the creations are? They were fruit trees. Yeah, all different types of fruit trees. So imagine Hashem created, the first thing man walks into the world is seeing perot, ilane perot. There were, by the way, no ilane sirak back then. They didn't have any non-fruit bearing trees. That didn't exist till after Adam and Chava, the whole sin. But before, there were always fruit trees. Any tree you came, you saw fruit come in. So it was a beautiful opportunity. So you see how Hashem valued it. And Adam was there with those trees and helping him live. He ate from the tree. By the way, do you know, I don't know if you know, Isaac, there was no, like you have today, you know, you have plants, right? You have like cucumbers, tomatoes, those are plants. Wheat comes from the ground, barley. Back then, they didn't have that. In the time of Adam and Chava, they only had trees that gave fruits. And that was what people ate. After the sin of Adam and Chava, so what happened was the curse of Adam was that he's...
I can't hear you. Rabbi, I can't hear you. Rabbi.
Oh, you got it? Yeah.
What?
So man is going to have to now work the ground.
Rabbi, when you said the curse of, I could stop. I couldn't hear you anymore.
So what did I say? What?
You said there was the curse of, and then I couldn't hear you anymore.
Oh, okay. So what happened was the curse of Adam and Chava. Thank you. The curse of Adam and Chava. People, what happened? They had to leave, and now men had to work the ground. Men had to now dig to grow plants such as tomatoes and cucumbers and wheat. Wheat is important for bread and cookies and pasta. Back then it was only on trees. Wheat actually came from trees, they said. But because of the curse, now man has to work for certain fruits and vegetables to be able to eat. So now, think about it. Hashem gave us trees originally for fruit. Who are we to destroy Hasa Shalom? The trees that are fruit bearing. Okay? Okay, let's go back now. Share. Okay. We are going to, let's go back over here. Okay. Al Tashhit. Back here. So, Ha'isur Kilali. Now we're going to take about part 2 today. Is going to talk about what else could you not destroy. So if you want to read this? Could you read it with a Nukudot or it's hard?
I can read a Nukudot.
Yeah? Try it.
מצווה מן התורה שלא להשחית דברים שיש בהם תולות.
תועלת.
תועלת. בהם תועלת. בין אם הם דברי מחל, בין אם הם כלים או חומרי כלים. יסוד המצווה בעוזרו רע לכלים שלא להשחית עצי פרי בעת מלחמה, שאם בעת מלחמה צריך להזהר ולהשחית על אחת כמה וכמה ימי שגורע, וכאן שחל לשבור כלים או קורע בגדים או הוריס בניין או סוטים מעין שלא לצרוך אבוא על איסור בעל ששחית.
Okay. So, read very well, by the way. Without nikudot, wow. Isaac, I'm very happy. I really, really enjoy listening to you. Okay. So he says over here, mitzvah me'atorah. There's a Torah says, shelo lashchit devarim sheyesh b'aim tohelet. You're not allowed to destroy anything that has a purpose. God created the world, right? He created fruit trees. He doesn't want people to destroy it. The purpose of fruits is so that we could eat it and ingest food. Whether it is food, benim him kelim, not just food, but utensils, kelim, like glasses and cups. You can't go just smashing things for no reason, right? Or homre golem, or any type of things that we use for your body, materials, such as it could be clothing, it could be a lot of different things that we can use for ourselves that have purpose. Yesod mitzvah be'azhara l'chayalim. Where do we learn the mitzvah from? When the warning to the soldiers, shelo lashchit etzeh peri bet milchama, not of course destroy the fruits during the war, like we spoke about before. She'im bet milchama sarich lizaher me'ashchit. If in a time of war we have to be very careful not to destroy the fruit trees, alachat kama vechama, even the more so, bimeh shegara, in a time when things are good, right? There's no war during the time of peacetime. So therefore, you go and you bought something, a towel. Don't rip the towel if you're not using it anymore. You could use it. Mikan lamadu. From here we learn. Shekol shover kelim. Anybody that destroys any type of utensils, or korea begadim, or you rip clothing, or hores binyan, or you destroy buildings, or sotem mayan, or God forbid you destroy a spring. Right? It's a beautiful water spring, and you decide you want to cut the spring off, block it. For no reason, over al isur bal tashchit. Says the B'nai Halakha, you are violating the isur of destroying. Good? And the reason is, atam lisur barur, it's clear, like you said, Isaac, adam sarich lityaches ela devarim hamo'ilim bechvod laratzot b'kiyumam. People have to have a relationship, connection to things that help them with their life and their growth. Okay, so if we destroy utensils that help us eat, that help us drink, that help us live, we destroy clothing that cover us when we need to be clothed, what are we doing? Chas v'shalom. We're not giving the proper kavod. V'gamim lo atzmo into eled ma'chalsiam. And even if you don't have a need for it, I have this beautiful suitcase, right? Or I have a backpack. I don't use it anymore. I just graduated school, so I could throw it out. No, don't do that. Maybe you don't need it. But you're not the only person in the world. God created other creatures, other humans. Men or animals. That could use your backpack or your suitcase. God forbid. Be very careful that you don't destroy things. Okay? Now, let's just go back 1 second. Okay, so you clearly see what? That there's a very important thing to be very, very careful what God gives us, right? We don't want to be in a situation where we destroy something that had a purpose, had significance, and you now ruined it. Okay, you have to be very careful. So let me ask you a question. Do I learn let's say I go to a park, okay? I go to a park, I'm holding a bag of chips in my hand. I finish the bag of chips, and what I just do is decide, instead of throwing it in the garbage, I throw it on the ground. Is that okay?
Instead of you throw it on the ground, it's not
Yeah.
okay.
I don't want to throw it in the garbage bin. I take the bag, I throw it on the ground instead.
You shouldn't do that.
Why not? I don't have a need for the bag. It's garbage. No one's going to use it anyway.
Well, if you put it in the garbage, it gets recycled.
Right. So no one's going to touch the bag. It's all dirty. It's got my hands on it. No animal would touch it either. So why can't I just throw it on the ground? Is that okay, or it's a problem?
Then you're ruining Hashem's creation of the world, of the grass.
Excellent. There's also a concept that not just for human beings that they could use your material, but you also have to protect the environment, right? We don't just go and destroy the environment. We want to protect the environment. And we learn it from here too. So if I decide, you know what I do? I'm going to take my garbage and throw it on the ground. Don't throw it. I'm not going to bring it to sanitation. I'm not going to throw it in the garbage bin. So you're destroying the environment that way. Kal v'chomer, the same way you can't destroy fruit trees, so too you can't destroy the environment. And we learn it from here too, which is very nice, because a lot of people, are very important for keeping the environment clean, right? Pollution, that's another example. If you are activating something that's going to cause so much pollution and it's going to affect the environment in a very bad way, then no, maybe a person shouldn't do it. Or for example, smoking, a person that smokes is causing pollution. People breathe in that bad smoke, and God forbid could affect their lungs. You love it, but what about the guy who's smelling it, who doesn't smoke, right? God forbid, that could also cause problems to the environment. So this is basically what the rabbi is saying. Let's go back here now. Is that interesting? So you're learning the whole concept of pollution also from this whole thing that we studied today, about keeping the environment clean. Okay, so he writes, Bichlal Yisur, you want to read it? Go ahead.
Bichlal Yisur בל תשחית כלול האיסור להשחית את משאבי הטבע, שאם אפילו בשעת מלחמה אסירה התורה על החללים, להשחית עצי פרי בלא שיש בכך הכרח ואפילו את אמת המים, שמזרימה על עץ הפרי אסור מהתורה לראש קל וחומר, שבמי שקורא אסור להשחית או להזם את משאבי הטובה בעבור היכולת של האדם לפגוע בסביבה הייתה קלושה, ולכן ניכר האיסור היה מכוון כלפי הפגיעה בעצי פרי או באמת המים שמשקה אותם עולם בדורות האחרונים בעקבות פיתות הטכנולוגיה וריבוי האוכלוסייה, היכולות של האדם לזהם את האוויר והקרקע והמים ולהשחית מבורך מאוד, וחובה גדולה מוטלת על מנהיג כל מדינה וקהילה לקבוע חוקים מתוקנות להגנה על הסביבה ומצוות התורה על כל אדם שמוך חוקים או לא כדי שלא להשחית אלו שבי הטבע כיוצא בזה. אמרו חכמים בשעה שברא הקדוש ברוך הוא את האדם הראשון עליו החזרו על כל רוגי גן עדן ואומר לו ראה מעשה כמה נעים ומשלוחים הם לכל מה שבראתי ושביך בראתי תן אתה שלא תקלל ותחריב את עולמו שאין דין לקלות מי שיתקון
אחריך. יפה. Very nice. I'm giving you an A+, okay? And you have beautiful reading. Kol hakavod. Okay, let's go through this, all right? Oh, you're learning, by the way, by reading all these different words, you know, and translating what they mean. Including in the surah.
What?
You're learning like the words.
What?
You hear me? Hello?
Risky. So I can't hear you so well.
Hear me better now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Bichlal Isur Bal Tashchit. Included in the Isur of Bal Tashchit, Alula Isur Lashchit El Mishavei HaTeva. It includes destroying any type of natural resources, any type of nature, Mother Nature. Sheim afilu bishat milchama asrat Torah al hayalim. Lashchit et seper belo sheyesh becha hekra. If you know during war, the soldiers were not allowed to just destroy whatever they wanted. Even if there was a stream of water, even water that's going to go to help give water to a tree, you can't even destroy that either. Kal vachomer is a very popular word. It means all the more so, right? When things are peaceful, it's forbidden to destroy or to contaminate any of nature's creations. So that's our environment, right? No pollution. The purpose, in the past, people didn't care if they ruined the environment. People only thought that the Isur was just for the trees and nothing else. However, in the later generations, with the development of technology, and the greater population of people who live on Earth, people now started to contaminate the environment, the atmosphere, land, water, and destroy it. Now we're having really big problems. So says the Pinine Halakha, there's an obligation on all of the leaders of the city, right, the government, to make laws, takanot, institutions, to protect the environment. From the Torah, kol adam lishmor chukim elu. The mitzvah on everybody to keep these laws about the environment. And how do we know that? Our Chamim tell us in a book called Kohelet Rabbah, when Hashem created the world and created Adam, he took him for a walk to all of the different trees in Gan Eden. And what did he say to man? Look at my creations. Kama na'im, how beautiful. How beautiful and praiseworthy they are. Whatever I created, I created them for you, man, to use, not to destroy. Please make sure you don't destroy and ruin my world. Because once you destroy it, no one's going to be able to fix it. And that is very nice. So you see already from here what? And not only the trees, not only the fruit, but even the environment. Right? To have the right air, not to destroy, guys, from our oceans are being polluted, right? If people throw things, as you know, they say now the oceans are starting to get more and more contaminated. Our lakes are contaminated, our rivers, and now it's going to affect the animals on fish to eat properly, and it's going to hurt us at the end of the day. So we have to be very careful not to contaminate, not to pollute. Protect our environment. So when you see a bag of garbage, you're going to throw on the floor, wait a second. No, I'm going to put it in the garbage can and do everything properly. Because I don't want to, chas v'shalom, contaminate the environment I'm in. And that's part of what Hashem created. I created the world for you not to destroy, but for you to build. Okay, Itzhak? You have any questions?